Hi all, welcome to another video. In this video, I will be discussing about the speech that has been delivered by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on the success event of Chandrayaan-3 at ISRO. Okay, so he has mentioned some important points in his speech. So I'll be discussing about those points in this video. So these are some of the important points that have been included in his speech. So the first point is um, he said that the government will be naming the landing sites of Chandrayaan 3 and 2. So Chandrayaan 3 landing site has been given the name of Shivashakti Point. And also here the Chandrayaan 2 which has crash landed will be called as the Tiranga Point, right? So what is the logic behind giving name to a crash landing? Because we need to learn from our failures. So that is the intention behind the naming of Chandrayaan 2 landing site. So you need to remember these 2 points, Shivashakti Point and Tiranga Point. And also August 23 from now onwards will be celebrated as National Space Day, right? So apart from that, he said that space technologies will help in ease of living and governance, right? So along with that, he said that application of space technologies can range from various fields which has very wide spectrum. He has mentioned the schemes like Swachh Bharat Abhiyan housing scheme, that is Awas Yojana, teleeducation and telemedicine. This have been important during the times of COVID. Okay. Along with that, communication, Amrit Sarovar tagging, optimum resource utilization, agriculture, weather, fisheries, natural calamities. Right. So he said that space technologies can be used in all these areas. So here we can see how education and telemedicine have helped us during the times of COVID, right? Along with that, Amrit Sarovars, these are the programs that focus on the improving water resources. Okay, so you can geotag those Amrit Sarovars for the monitoring purpose and also for the optimum resource utilization. Optimum resource utilization is nothing but using the resources to the fullest benefit rather than wasting them. Okay, along with that, you can also use space technological applications in the area of agriculture. So in agriculture, the farmers can get the informed information about the weather, so they can plan their sowing and harvesting so that they can decrease their losses. Along with that, fisheries, where the fisherman can get the conditions of the sea using the navic technologies. Okay, so whether the sea is normal or it has any storms or it has any big waves, so that they can plan their fishing schedule in advance. During the natural calamities like floods and other things, the earthquakes, we can save the assets and lives of the people. So that is how these space technologies will help us. Along with that, in PM Gati Shakti, which is the master plan, here the space technological applications can be used in planning, execution and monitoring of the master plan. Here please try to ignore the spelling mistakes, it is actually PM Gati Shakti. Also, PM Modi has mentioned about the national hackathon. So hackathon is nothing but a program where so many applicants gather together and they exhibit their technologies, and also they'll try to provide solutions to the existing problems in the society with respect to various fields. So we are focusing on finding the modern solutions for the issues existing currently, right? So these are some of the important points. And also he has mentioned about the ancient astrological achievements by Indian scientists like Aryabhatta, Brahmagupta, Varahamihira and Bhaskaracharya. Along with that, how they have found about the information like eclipses and calendars in those days itself. So he said that the traditional science should be imparted to the teachers, students and also to the wider audience, thereby extracting our traditional knowledges. Along with that, those traditional knowledges should be scientifically verified so that it can be used in the coming missions. He has also mentioned about how India is going from sky to deep sea missions, right? So already we are going into the deep sea also. So you can assume the spectrum of areas which we are covering. using our scientific and technological advancement. He has also mentioned about the advances that should be carried out in genetic engineering and uh, bringing up the fastest computers. Okay, so due to these reforms, the 1 billion industry, the space sector, can be transformed into 16 billion industry in coming future. That is what he intends to say in his speech. Along with that, in 4 years, the number of startups which are currently present in the space sector, they were only four. Now we have 150 startups in the space sector. You can find so many startups, right? Recently we have seen Skyroot technologies that have come up with various technologies, and we also have private rocket like Vikram. He also said about the tweet competition that will be held on September 1. So he urged all the students to participate in this tweet competitions to spread the awareness about the space technologies. He has also mentioned about India from first row, coming from third row to first row, right? So currently we are adjudged as an third world country, right? So now in space technologies we have moved from third row to first row. That is the aspect which he has delivered in his speech. He has also said that innovation will help India to achieve the status of Vikasit Bharat by 2047. Okay, so during this period till 2047, we should get the status of Vikasit Bharat status. Okay, so for this, innovation will help us. So these are the important aspects that has been mentioned in the speech of Prime Minister Modi. So also we will have a look at the important contributions of the scientists which have been mentioned by PM in his speech. So we'll be discussing about Aryabhatta, Brahmagupta, Varahamihira and Bhaskaracharya. So here if you look at Aryabhatta's contribution, he has let us know about the length of the solar year. So how many days are there in an year have been calculated by Aryabhatta long back. So his work is important. One of his works is Aryabhattiyam. So it has 4 chapters in it. They are related to the astronomical constants and sign tables, and also calculation of longitudes of the planets along with the eclipses. He has also contemplated regarding the cycle, heavenly motion cycles. So one cycle will be equal to the 4.32 billion years. Along with that, he has also said that rather than sun revolving around the earth, he said that earth revolves around the sun. So this is a major breakthrough revelation that he has made during his times. He has also developed some instruments which helps in measuring the astronomical events. Along with that, he said that stars are stagnant and stationary while earth is a rotating sphere. So that is how he calculated the aspects and events in the space. And also he has given the circumference of the earth, which literally translates to 44,860 kilometers. Okay, so these are the important contributions of Aryabhatta. So the next person is Varahamihira. So he has postulated some important theories in his works like Pancha Siddhanta. Okay, so he has also developed some ring and string instruments to measure the astronomical events and aspects. And Brahmagupta, the major revelation which he has made in his Brahma Sputa Siddhanta in 628, he said that from the sun, moon is more farther than the earth. Okay, so earth is more closer to sun and moon is very far away from the sun. This is the revelation that has been made by Brahmagupta. And finally Bhaskara one, his important works have been Mahabhaskariyam and Laghu Bhaskariyam with respect to the astronomical works. So these are the brief understanding and explanation of the speech that has been delivered by Prime Minister Modi, and also the important contributions made by the ancient astrologers to the Indian astronomical journey, right? So these are the important points that you can consider for exam, and also as a general understanding of things that have been happening around the country in the recent times. I think I have addressed all the needs of the video. Thanks for listening.